studios in Royal Berkshire. This is United Kingdom Talk with Chris Reardon.
It is the weekend. The weekend is here. Oh, I can't wait for the weekend to be here. Well, it's here now. No different from any other day of the week, really, is it? When you think about it, the weekend, certainly not for a DJ. Good morning to you. It's Saturday, the 7th of November, 2020. Welcome along to this morning's United Kingdom Talk, coming to you from Bracknell in, I forgot where I was, from Bracknell in Royal Berkshire, boys and girls. Yeah, as a sort of, over the years, as a DJ, not anymore, of course, but as a DJ or perhaps you could say an entertainer, every day is the same. Really, weekends or weeknights were all the same. You see, you just went out and did your thing. So I think for a lot of entertainers, the weekend is irrelevant, really. It doesn't make any difference to the rest of the week. Anyway, good morning to you. Who's with us early today? Andy V, Gary, Ross, Diane, Jeb, Adam the plumber is here. Morning to Peter Wright. Is that everyone? Mike Rees-Ponto. Good morning, Mike. Michael Pullman in the house. Morning, Diane, Jeb. Rushing down the littlest Fran Green is there. Good morning, lovely Fran. Delightful creature. Good morning to you, Fran. Sherry DMP. Morning, Sherry. Morning. I hope you heard my little comments about your plug video. You know, Yes, you did, didn't you? You were there at that time with the electrical heater video. Sherry DMP did this video yesterday, or Thursday or Wednesday, I think it was, about an electrical heater thing that you plug in to a wall socket and it's useless. And it's useless. Well, she wasn't to know, you know. I saw them in Audi some time ago and I took it out of the box and I thought, nah, I don't think so. Anyway, she's just I hope you sent them back, darling. All right. Oh, sorry about yesterday. We got cut off yesterday. Right near it was so close to the end of the show as well. It was after the raffle tickets. We'd done the birthdays and everything. The only thing is, of course, we got cut off and removed. Now, I was trying to work out why. I think it was the thumbnail. Because the thumbnail could be classed, I suppose, as a bit suggestive. It was a picture of a woman who had had loads of work done, not just to her face, but down here as well. And they were all sticking out a little bit too much, perhaps. To me, that wasn't offensive, but, you know, that's their rules, so that's just how it is. So I'll have to be a bit more careful when I'm putting on those little sort of advertising pictures, you know. I mean, it was on the front, it was in one of the newspapers, you see, so even then, if they decide what rules, what can you do, darling? All right, so sorry about that again. I think it was probably that, rather than that little bit of music, because I can't think for the life of me that piece of music would have been copywritten. All right, my darling, so that's probably what happened yesterday, just to let you know there. Good morning to Mari Lowe. Morning, Mari. All right, Glenda. Is Glenda with us this morning? Because we wanted to sing happy birthday to her mum yesterday before it went wrong. Okay, although I think I got it in, if I remember rightly. I got it in, but the video came down. It's not even there now. Okay, so if you're there, Glenda, I'll redo your birthday song. I think it was for your mum yesterday, Rose, wasn't it? Rose, all right. Just let us know if you're there, my love. Good morning to Rachel Wheatland, Queen of TikTok and Ghosts on this channel. Good morning to you, my love. There's Mari Fran. Is that everyone there? Is there anybody out there? Ba, ba, ba. And then John Parrish. Yeah, I think we've done everyone. So good morning to you, boys and girls. The Queen is in a bit of a tiswas. Have you got a spare room? She can't go to Sandringham. Poor Queen. I've got spare room here. Anyone want to move into my spare room? No. You think you could live with me? Go and be honest. We only want honesty on this channel. Do you really think you could live with me? I don't think you could. I don't think I can live with you either. I could probably put up with a great niece or nephew staying in the spare room. Adults, nope, go away. Nope, not interested. No adults. Even the nieces and nephews are too old now. Only small people are allowed in that spare room. But the Queen of course, welcome at any time. I'd even get, I haven't got it here at the moment, my brand new enamel teapot, £17.99 from Amazon, which is stuck up at my sister's at the moment. I'd even get that out and give her a proper cup of tea. I think I could take the Queen round to see some sights, perhaps that she's never seen before. You know, jumble sales, a local Catholic church, little walk in the forest. Perhaps she'd like to come litter picking with me. The Queen could be wombling with me, picking up disgusting people's litter. Oh, you don't know their circumstances. Yes, I do. They're disgusting people. That's why they drop the litter. Perhaps she could do something like that with me. I don't know. Is she a little bit too might be a little bit too frail perhaps now to go swimming? Not that we can go swimming at the moment, and I wouldn't make her do like the 5 miles that I'm walking every day or anything like that. But certainly I think she could do some of the little things that I do, you know. Take her into the bank that I use, you know, show her the machine where you push the money, push the buttons and a little bit of money comes out. Is that a good idea? In the Daily Mail today, the Queen's family Christmas at Sandringham could be off for the first time in 33 years. Well, she can come here. Oh, she can come to the caravan. I wonder if the Queen's ever had a holiday in a caravan. I don't think she knows what she's missing. It's all very well being in that palace, right? But when it rains, I bet she can't hear the rain on the roof, pitter-pattering when you're nice and cosy in bed. But she don't hear that, does she? Do you think she's ever been camping? I think we could share a lot with each other, myself and Her Royal Highness, the Queen. There is a little picture on the wall over there, if you can just see that. It's right over there, madame. There she is. I'm a big fan of the immediate royals. The Queen. Prince Philip, hilarious. If you don't find him funny, you just don't get his jokes. He's the one laughing, perhaps, not you, which means he's happier than you. Oh, wow. I can't believe Prince Philip has said that. Well, he did. He did. And he was funny. But it's not really funny. How sad are you to be so miserable all the time? Oh, well. Yeah. The other little prince. What's his name? Prince William. Kate. Not the other one. Bye, Harry. I heard the other day that he might be stripped of his royal title. Is that right? Little Prince Harry? Is he going to lose his royal title? So it would just be Harry. There's nothing wrong with the name Harry. My great-nephew is called Harry. Anyway, Her Majesty, in the Daily Mail, is currently isolating at Windsor Castle with Prince Philip after... Excuse me. Did you hear the camera go? Hello? Oh, she's watching. She's just gone past in a car. She's watching on a little phone. Yes! Of course I mentioned you. Of course. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll just bow down. Thank you, Your Majesty. She's gone down Lidl. Do a little bit of shopping. One Sandringham insider said, "We've been told not to expect them back for Christmas. It comes after a revolt among workers at the estate after they refused to quarantine away from their own families." She's 94. They're spending 2 weeks together at Sandringham's Wood Farm cottage last month rather than in the main house. How awful. It's reportedly hoped that Prince Philip and the Queen, both isolating at Windsor, will help quell tension after Sandringham estate workers revolted against a plan for them to stay in a coronavirus bubble over the day of Christmas. A team of about 20 employees have been asked to remain on the monarch's Norfolk estate without their families to support her, Prince Philip and other members of the royal family during the festive period. And I am a big fan of the Queen, but you would think she'd understand a little bit more there, wouldn't you, really? You know? I mean, give them a little break. You could get some of those microwave meals in, Your Majesty. You know, obviously not the same sort of stuff as we have, you know. But they could make stuff up and put it in the freezer. And then when you're ready for your Christmas dinner, you just pop it in the microwave. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, don't get the one with the buttons, Your Majesty. It's too complicated. I can't work them. No, just get the one with the turning thing. It's so much easier. Really is. It's only got... Pardon? Yes, Your Majesty. There's only 2 buttons on it. Okay? Well, there's 3 buttons. There's the button that you open the door with. Clonk. Opens like that. Right? Then there's one rotary button which says defrost, low, medium, high. Put that on high usually. Or medium. One or the other. Okay? And then there's another dial which got minutes on it. And you just turn it round to how many minutes. It's so easy, Your Majesty. So, for example, you might have something. Read the instructions. Your staff can write instructions out. Hopefully in legible writing, Your Majesty. Not like your beautiful writing, I'm sure. Place in microwave on medium for 10 minutes. You just put it to medium. Click, click. Hang on. Defrost, low, medium. Yeah. Click, click, medium, right? And then defrost on 10 minutes, and then that little thing next to it usually, or maybe underneath, you move that round to the 10, and it just starts. So easy. Don't get the one with the buttons. Oh, for cooked meats, press this button. For fish, push this button. For vegetables, oh, it's too complicated, lady. I'm sorry, don't get that one. I got my... Pardon, Your Majesty? Yes, I got my last one from... I think it was Argos. I can't remember now. It was only £40, something like that. Oh, no, it might be in Asda. Got my last one from Asda. Oh, it's like you'd like it there, Your Majesty. Yeah. It's a green logo outside. It's all green. Go at night time. If you go at night time, you'll see students in there walking around in pyjamas. I know. You go to bed when? Oh, maybe not then. Don't go during the daytime. Scum. Walking around in there, dear. Awful people. Don't go during the daytime. People with children and letting them push the baskets around. Oh, it's awful, awful. Anyway, the group, said to involve cleaners, laundry and maintenance workers, are believed to have mutinied because they are unwilling to isolate for loved ones for 4 weeks. Oh, we'll get someone else. Sack them. Just sack them, dear. Get rid of them, dear. Don't want to do the job. Bye. Get rid of them. A Buckingham Palace spokesman insisted no final decision has yet been taken on Christmas. So there we are. So she might not be able to go there. She may not want to go to the cottage. So why not just... she could stay at my place. Either of my places. I have 2. Either here, in the spare room, or up at the caravan. I'm a bit funny about people being in my bed, though, unless they're fit lads. Don't really want them in my bed. So if you don't mind, Your Majesty, it'll be the settee for you. It's quite comfortable. Quite comfortable. Nice settee for you, Your Majesty. So there we are. Have you got any other suggestions where the Queen could go for Christmas? Shove them up there in the chat box and let's have a look. All right? Where could the Queen go for Christmas? That is the question to you. Good morning to John Aitken. Morning, John. Morning, Mandy Whiplash Davenport. Oh, sorry, that's the incorrect jingle played there for a moment. I'm still having this issue at the moment with my computer. What the audio playout program gets stuck. And I noticed on opening other things on here as well, sometimes they hesitate. And I'm not sure why that's causing that. I used a different program to play out the audio today. One that you've got on yours, Windows Media Player. And I just shoved them all on there. That seemed to be able to cope with it. But there's something wrong with the computer. And I've tried all sorts of things. And last night I tried restoring them back to an earlier date. You know that thing? What's that called? Rollback? Something like that. Rollback or something like that. And it's made no difference whatsoever. So then I rolled back to what it was, and then the main computer wouldn't do that. It wouldn't work. Oh, Christ. It's just on and on. So I don't know what's causing that, I'm afraid. I've tried all sorts of things. I've been on the internet. Usually a lot of people will suggest stuff, and I've done it all already. You see, that's the trouble. So I've no idea what's going on there. I thought it might have been something to do with Chrome, because that was playing up as well. So I started using Microsoft Edge, and I had all my news stories up on there. Nope, still doing the same thing, unfortunately. One of those things. Good morning to the dark side. Good morning to the dark side. Michael Lawrence. George Bond is there as well. Rachel says Her Majesty might like my soup. Used my new gadget from Amazon yesterday, the electric hand blender. Potato and carrot soup. Does it make a lot of noise? Does it? We like a gadget that makes a lot of noise. My nephew loves a noisy gadget. Yes. He's got, and you will know this, boys and girls, one of those really annoying petrol leaf blowers. And he goes up and down outside my sister's house with it. He loves it. All the leaves going all over the place. And a slight bit of wind, and they all blow back on the road again. What is the point of that? You see the council people doing it round here. They have those leaf blowers out on really, really windy days. Complete and utter waste of time. And petrol come to that. I've got an electric one here on a long wire. That's quite noisy as well, to be honest. Not as noisy as his petrol one. He loves it. Up and down the road he goes. Oh, Christ. So annoying, it really is. Morning to Denise Andrews. A very good morning to you, Denise, today. Marvin, she said to Sherry. Peter Wright has sent a £2 super chat. Thank you for the tip, Peter. Let me give you 2 free raffle tickets. Let's see, 2 free raffle tickets. This is the prize for the super chatters next week. Okay, it's our last ever mug. Unless I've got one at the caravan, which I might have, but I don't know if I have or not. I honestly don't remember. So Peter Wright. There you go. 5676 and 577 for you there. You won't need to know the numbers, of course. And in the little cup they go. That will, of course, be transferred into a clear, slightly smoked glass casserole dish for the live draw on this channel next Thursday. Okay, boys and girls. Fran Green is head of thumbs up. Thanks very much, Fran. Very kind of you, my darling. Let's just scroll up a little bit there. Where are we going there? Did I see Leslie Ross? Little Leslie Ross as well. Good morning, Leslie Ross. Fun things to do with tech. Joining us a little later than usual. So good morning to you as well. Mari says, the Queen is welcome to stay in my flat in Bath for Christmas. Oh, such generous people on this channel. Thank you, Mari. She's got a choice now, isn't she? I heard that she's a regular viewer of this show, perhaps a silent viewer. We have many, many silent viewers outside there. And if you're watching quietly, sitting there on the side, a very good morning to you. Good morning to you. If you want to send us in a message and you're a silent viewer, feel free to use the text. 07551 259 675 is the text in number. Stupid text will be completely ignored and you'll be blocked. Okay, my darlings. I think she might like your soup, actually. I reckon. I bet the Queen doesn't actually eat much. She has all those banquets. You know, at the Queen's banquets, right? Is it like a wedding? You know when you go to like a, dare I say a cheap wedding? I had a cheap wedding. You know, something like in a scout hut. So you have your wedding, wherever that is, and then they have the reception in the scout hut or something like that. And they got all the food out on trestle tables, just like mine was. Trestle tables. And at the end, there's always all this food left over, isn't there? Eh? It's awful. Always all the food left over, and it goes in black sacks and sent off to elderly people's homes. Is it the same at the Queen's banquet? Is that what she does? Does she go around the tables putting all this food into black bags and then sending it off to elderly people's homes or people like that? I bet she does. I can't believe she'd waste anything like that. Good morning to Paul in Cornwall. Morning, Paul. Hope you're well. I've been a good stream. Hope you are having a good stream. Yes, thanks very much. Not bad at all today. I'm late. I have been stuffing the old turkey. She enjoyed it. Oh, how awful. Oh, I've got that picture in my head now. Please don't let me see that at all. Please don't let me see that at all. Oh, George has had a sausage bap today for breakfast. I hope you enjoyed that. A sausage bap. I think, George, you could become a vegetarian. They do some very, very nice vegetarian sausages. Very, very nice. Really nice. Quorn, I can recommend Quorn vegetarian sausages. Quorn. And also Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages. Very tasty. A lot of the supermarkets, they do their own ones as well. Why eat a little pig? George, do you like animals? Are you an animal lover, lovey? Are you an animal lover? All these people, they say, oh, we love animals, and then they sit down and eat one. Well, you don't love animals then, do you? Poor little things, running around on all them little four legs. You go to a farm, George. Go to a farm. Have a little day out. Take yourself for a day out with your friend, with your little niece, Lily. We love Lily. I love Lily. We love Lily. Hello, Lily, if you're watching today. We love Lily. Go to a little zoo, one of those zoos or something like that, and see the little piggies. Like that they are. And then you eat one. Poor little piggies. Poor little piggies. All right. Oh, my God, Leslie's had a bacon bap. Oh, Leslie, dear. Where will it all end, darling? God, where will it all end, love? I watched a film last night on Netflix. I nearly swore. Because me and my mate, we don't call it Netflix. You can imagine, can't you? We call it something else. Called Paris 1517 or 1517 Paris, which is about this group of three boys which become men and they go in the army and stuff like that, and one of them doesn't quite make it, and then something happens on the train and they become heroes. I must admit, I found it a bit slow. It wasn't. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit of a slow film, but it's quite good. And if you want to watch that, that is on Netflix. One colour. The 1517 to Paris is the film you want there. Okay. So that's that. What else have we got? DJ Chris. I don't think DJ Chris is with us this morning. He's got bad ears at the moment. He's had them for some time now. They're kind of blocked inside, and he's been on antibiotics, and he's been to the doctors. I think he went to the hospital last Thursday for them to have a look at. I'm not quite sure what they're going to do, but if you see him, wish him well if he pops up on there, because he's having trouble with his ear holes at the moment. Yesterday, anyone clear out their loft recently? When's the last time you went up there, eh? Time to go and have a clear out. I wasn't having a clear out. I went out there. Do you know what I went up for yesterday? Go on, see if you can guess. What did I go up into my loft for yesterday? Any idea? What did I go up into my loft for yesterday? Go on, have a guess. And while I was up there, I thought, I just throw a few things out. So I had these old pictures in frames and things like that. Nothing really, not family ones or anything like that. Chucked them all in the bin. Took them down, chucked them in the bin. And I have this, and I'll regret doing this, I know. I've got this massive box of wires upstairs. Endless bits of wires and plugs. I bought them downstairs and I've started chucking those away as well now. Oh, I can't stand it. I thought I might have a bit of a clear out in the loft. There's loads of old crap up there. And gadget boxes. Do you keep those? Gadget boxes. Some really old ones as well up there. There's nothing in them. So I broke those down because it's the recycling man coming this week, the cardboard and all that. George has got Christmas decorations upstairs. Gary Ross has got his Christmas tree. Don't put your decorations up yet. There's people doing that now. Oh, I'll put my decorations up because we want them up now, and you'll have nothing Christmas Day. Fran knows that. Fran knows that one, doesn't it? Fran knows that. Eh? She knows that. No Christmas decorations before maximum 2 weeks before Christmas. Preferably, better than that, 1 week before Christmas. Best Christmas Eve. That's when you want to put your tree up. That's what we used to do as children. My sister, look, she had hers up in August usually. Oh, I don't get it. And then like 2 days after Christmas, it's down again. Well, that's not the 12 days of Christmas, is it? Very dangerous. No, I didn't bring my Christmas decorations down. No, there wasn't more tat up there, Andy V. No, it wasn't my Christmas decorations. Adam the Plumber, who is our latest moderator. Our latest moderator is Adam the Plumber, looking out for stupidness, boys and girls. Stupidness and nastiness, and you will be blocked by one of our moderators for 5 minutes. And they don't need to give you a reason either. It'll just happen. Suddenly you'll just disappear in a puff of smoke, never to upset the rest of us ever again. Michael Pullman, train track. Yeah, I'll give that to you. My electric train set is now sitting in the living room in its box, ready to be set up. It's only a circle, that's all it is. My Intercity 125 electric train set came out of the loft and is now sitting downstairs waiting to be put together. Yeah. Choo, choo. It's all downstairs ready for me. Don't worry. We will do a live, well, not so much, maybe not a live, but I'll do a little video of it. How sad is that? 57-year-old man putting a blooming train set on the floor, on the carpet, and watching it go round and round for 10 minutes and then putting it back in the box again. Where's the point of that? I love it. I'd love a layout, a great big layout. But the trouble is I wouldn't be able to make it. I'd be no good with putting the wood together and the all the little houses. I don't have an eye for that. You know, you've got to have a certain eye to be able to do that. You can have people come in and do that, you know. Oh, I'm serious. Yeah, they come and see you, or you give them the measurements. I don't know how it works actually. Then they design a layout and they come and install it. And all you got to do is put the trains on the track and work the controllers. That's luxury, that is. Old Rod Stewart's got a massive train layout. Massive it is. So well done for that one, Michael Bowman. You got that right, didn't you, my love? Well done for that one. There you go. Gary Ross keeps his TV boxes in case they break down during the guarantee. Well, I mean, if you've got the space, yeah. And DJ Chris keeps all his boxes for all his stuff, and they're all stacked up in the hallway. Denise, empty boxes sell on eBay. Do they really? They don't, do they? Hang on a minute. eBay. What can I type in? LG TV box. Well, I didn't know that. Let's have a look. She's absolutely right. LG TV empty box, £20. Well, I'm amazed. LG, what's this here? Another one. LG 43-inch TV box only, no TV, £14.90. Well, I didn't know that. Did you know that? People sell the gadget boxes on the blooming eBay. Well, I never knew that. Oh, the boxes I've thrown out over the years. I could be rich by now, just like you, Denise. She's rolling in money, old Denise down there, darling. There we are. Good morning to Adrian Richardson. Very good morning to you. Let's have a look. Steve Carter, hello. Mate, can you make a little model of Jeremy Corbyn and tie it to the tracks? Oh, he's gone, dear. He won't be back. He's over on the Isle of Wight at the moment, upsetting Shania. Yeah, she got her own back on him. She turned up with her violin. That soon shut his mouth. Where are we going? If you like trains, you should collect trains no matter how old you are. Well, I've got a couple here, as you know. I always get these two out. I've got a flying skip. These are years old. So 16, 26, 36, 40. These must be 40 years old. Look, there's my Flying Scotsman. Oh, we got built in Scotland, isn't it? Flying Scotland. Flying Scotland there. What else have we got here? We got this one here. And the Princess Victoria. Okay. I've got a few other little bits and pieces. Sadly, I didn't keep them correctly and I put them in the shed and they rusted, a lot of them. They did rust away. A lot of them. Very bad on my point there. Michael says, how did I guess? I just watched closely for cues. You are spying! Dark side, you can play some fair money for a box. Well, I never ever knew that. That's new on me, Denise. Thanks for letting us know here. Gary Ross, boxes for PS4 and Xboxes as well. There we go. Put a GoPro on the engine and film it going around the track. Well, I don't think it would hold a GoPro. Morning to Maureen. Good morning, Maureen. Welcome to the show, darling. Thanks very much for your text yesterday. Yeah, there was some little issue there going on, so I'm not quite sure what I did wrong, but something. Adam, I need to come and put a shelf up behind you so you can have your train running backwards and forwards when you're on, with a little United Kingdom Talk logo being pulled around one of the carriages. You can buy those trains. Have you seen them? They go around underneath the Christmas tree. Have you seen those? Going round and round underneath the Christmas tree. They're quite good. They always have one down the bank. Every year without fail, they've got this little train running around the bank, Christmas tree in the bank that I go to. They used to have a battery one, and sometimes you'd come and it would just not be on. And then last year they had an electric one, so it just kept going on and on and on. Does anyone else want to be tied to tracks at all? I think that's great. That is, I never knew that. Denise, I'd love a ride on train set in the garden. Oh, I know the ones you mean. Yeah, because you have the N gauge, the very little trains. You have a 00 gauge, which is what that is. That's a 00 gauge. Okay. Then I think it's a G gauge, which is a larger train, usually 4 gardens. But I think the one up for that, I think it might be called a miniature train. They are the ones that you can actually, you cut one leg over it and you literally sit on the train in your garden. Fantastic. And then you have other ones, larger ones. I know exactly the ones you mean there. Leslie Ross just sent in a tip for £1. Thank you, Leslie. I'll give you a free raffle ticket, darling. Number 578. 578 for Leslie Ross. Thank you, Leslie. Leslie Ross, let me give you a free raffle ticket, my darling. Okay, you got a chance to win the mug next Thursday. Okay. All right, darling. Thank you for the tip there. There you go. Denise has got one. The Christmas Express. It goes round and round the Christmas tree. Isn't that great? I love it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, so I went into the loft, brought down the train, and there was this massive box of wires, and I just started chucking them away. I don't know if you have to. Is there a special section at the? I think you might have to book into the blooming dump to take those away. I'm not quite sure if you can put them in bins or not. Electrical wires. I mean, you used to put everything in the bin, but you don't dare do it now because they come around and check. You know. Oh yes. I've seen it. They lift that lid and have a look what's in your bin. Frightening, really, isn't it? I've got a good mind to put something really horrible in there, like a rubber doll or something like that. Has anyone got one of those nasty dolls anywhere? Anyone got one of those? Could you send it to me and then I can put that in the bin? See their faces when they find that? Or those nasty plastic electrical toys. Don't like anything like that. And Summers type things. I put all that in the bin every week. Every week I put another item in the top of the bin. I think, who's that old pervert lives down the road? I love it. Now Denise has got chickens. Beautiful. I love chickens. Can I tell you a sad story? It's all right, it's not. Well, it probably is gone now. I was going through my TikTok last night. Oh, Rachel, I've got addicted to that blooming TikTok again. I'm sure that's what stopped me sleeping last night. Scroll. And they come to one of a plastic crate with a little chicken's head out of it. And this bloke was saying this is the first time anyone showed this chicken probably this is the first and probably the only time this chicken has been showed some love, and he's just doing its little beaks out like that, its heads, and he's just doing that to it, and its eyes are like that, where it's enjoying it. And you know what happened to that afterwards, didn't you? Don't even. Oh, I'm sorry, gang. Sorry to bring that up now. Rachel, but Denise has got chickens. Beautiful. And they all come running. Little baby chickens. When they come out with the food. That's a great idea. Denise could be on one of those sit-on trains and just throw the food out as she goes past them. I love it. Rachel, there's a little ride-on train at Springfield Shopping Centre. I haven't seen that. I hope my sister doesn't know about that because she ain't told me. Is there really? So where is that? With the garden centre? From the garden centre? It must be closer. Well, I had no idea of that. Is that something that's on all the time or just perhaps on Sundays for the children, I suppose? I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, so I chucked all these wires out. That's going to be a mistake, isn't it? Because you know what's going to happen tomorrow? I will look for one of those. Oh, I haven't got a wire. Haven't got my box of wires. I'll have to buy one. But it's up in the loft. I rarely go in this. And half the wires don't work anyway. I don't just have never chucked them away. There's a few bits and pieces upstairs that can be chucked out. Good, that's that. A couple of stories for you today. Marks and Spencer's have been accused of ruining Christmas. I've got the stories that I should have done yesterday, but we got cut off. In the Daily Mirror today, Marks and Spencer's have left many people shocked by the name of its new festive donut. Why is that so early? With many people urging Marks and Spencer's to change it immediately. During this cold winter months, there's nothing better than enjoying a sweet treat with a cup of tea. Many of us love a classic jam donut, packed full of sugary goodness and guaranteed to improve your day. One is never enough. You're always left licking sugar off your fingers and wanting more. Please, can we have some more? No, go away. You've had enough. If you're a fan of the classic treat, you might want to sit down before you see what Marks and Spencer's have produced. The national train introduced the new product on Twitter, where it left people divided. A Yum Yum Donut hybrid. This treat is called Santa's Yum Nut. Marks and Spencer's tweeted a picture of the dish with the caption, "Who wants a bite of Santa's Yum Nut?" I have to say they look absolutely delicious. Are you ready to see the picture? Yes, please, Chris. Okay, I'll show it to you. One moment, please. Just taking a picture now, my loves. Da 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 da. There you go. Who wants to take a bite of Santa's Yum Nut? Do you want some of that? Our Yum Nut donuts are hybrids and have been given a Christmassy makeover with delicious flaky pastry layers and sweet Santa belt topping. Find them in our store bakery. Well, it turned out that lots of people weren't really sure that they did want a bite of Santa's Yum Nut. One woman joked, "Anyone climbing down my chimney to offer me their yum nut is getting smacked with a dumbbell. Fair warning." And various people said other things there, but are you disturbed by that name at all? It's just a name, isn't it, for Christ's sake? Eh? I just remember Mum and Dad used to, when we were little, we'd be sitting in the living room and Dad would say to Mum, halfway through the night, on Christmas Eve, "Well, you'll have to give us a hand tonight, Biddy." That's what Mum is called Bridget, so called her Biddy. "Had to give us a hand tonight, Biddy. Get that fire off the wall, ready for Father Christmas to come down." And we used to believe him sitting there. Wow, how's he going to take that off the wall? Gas fire it was. Isn't it wonderful? My younger nephew, he's 22 now, when he was, I think he believed in Father Christmas till he was like 13 or 14. And it's sad how people take that joy away from a little person. Don't you think that's sad? Father Christmas don't exist. Why do you take that joy away from someone? I take great pleasure in doing something like that. I think it's very horrific, that is, to do that to a child and take their little moment of joy away, the wonderment in their eyes when they think Father Christmas is actually going to come down that chimney or through the window, whatever, and leave some presents. And then someone says, no, it's your mum and dad. I think we should all start re-believing in Father Christmas. Who was it on here who didn't believe in Father Christmas the other day, eh? Can't remember. Let's have a look there. George Bond says Christmas is cancelled because of the lock year. What you mean? Christmas? How can you cancel the Lord's birthday, dear? Does your birthday get cancelled? Does your birthday get cancelled? Does it ever get cancelled, your birthday? Answer me that question. No. So how can you cancel the Lord's? It may not be all sparkly and be able to go up to town and do it, but it's still there. The date doesn't just disappear. You can still have a nice time. You haven't got to worry about that or anything else, my love. One moment, please. Blah, blah, blah. London Weekend Television, can I help you with your inquiry? People in England will be fined 200 people, I'm afraid, boys and girls, if they are caught trying to go on holiday as German national anthem. That's quite a good one, isn't it? How's that go? German national anthem. Da 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 da. People in England will be fined £200. No more going on holiday. £200 if they are caught trying to go on holiday as Germany and Sweden join the UK quarantine list. Draconian new measures introduced by ministers mean heading on a trip away could see people handed a criminal record. You've been a bad boy. You've been a bad girl. £200 fine. Ding! That's what it'll cost you. Repeat offenders could be hit with penalties rising to £6,400 or a conviction if they challenge it in the court. You could be convicted, shoved into prison for going on holiday. Just imagine that. Forced into prison with all those men. Some of them ain't seen women for years. Desperate they are. This in line with any breach of coronavirus laws. Coronavirus! Which during the second lockdown bans any travel for holidays. It comes as Germany and Sweden will be added to the UK's coronavirus quarantine list from Saturday. Anyone travelling from those two countries who was away before lockdown began will have to isolate for 14 days. The measures will come into force from 4 o'clock on November the 7th. No countries were being put onto the list of travel corridors from which Brits do not have to self-isolate after return. What's that mean? No countries were being put onto the list. Well, they just have had no new... Germany and Sweden have just... Oh, yeah, Germany... One moment, please. I see. No countries are being added to the list of travel corridors. Okay, so don't put new ones on. Germany and Sweden have been removed. It's out of control there as well and everywhere else. Why not just shut the airports and be done with it? You know, it's just... God. Passengers arriving into the UK from Germany and Sweden from 4 o'clock on Saturday will need to self-isolate for 2 weeks before then following domestic rules. So no going on holiday, gang. No going on holiday. Yes. No disappearing on holiday. Daniel Woodhouse had a criminal record once. It was Des O'Connor. Oh, he's all right, Des O'Connor, isn't he? Don't you think? He's all right, Des O'Connor. Morecambe and Wise didn't like it. They all got on, I'm sure. I think more of a criminal record. Actually, Daniel, perhaps one of your shows. You get a criminal record for doing one of those, I think. We do like to have a laugh, don't we? Keep it nice and upbeat, boys. Trying to keep it nice and upbeat. Do try and stick to the subjects. I have enough trouble myself, I must say. Oh dear. Let's have a look there. Morning to Jason Hughes, just joining us there. Morning, young Jason. Let's have a look at security experts. Now, have you got a USB thing? Yeah, one of these. This is my crucial memory stick. Yes, what deep, dark secrets do I have on here? Be very, very careful chucking one of those away. In fact, don't chuck it away. Same with hard drives. Don't chuck a hard drive away unless you've smashed it into many, many small pieces with a hammer and a drill. Drill through the hard disk. If at all you're hard pushed to destroy a hard disk, here's a hard disk. One moment, please. Here is a hard disk. These are really difficult to destroy. Really, really difficult to destroy. This is, you could class this as an old-fashioned now with spinning discs. You could class it like that if you wanted to, okay? But these are they're quite heavy and they're very, very difficult to destroy. I don't know if the new one, SSD hard disks, aren't they? I don't know if they're more difficult to destroy or not. Or the same. But you need to drill through it. And if you can, I mean, see, you can't even take them apart. They're like rivets here, aren't they? Or whatever they are. Are they rivets? They're not screws. Oh, what's that black bit there for? What's that for? It's like soft. Oh, it's more. Or maybe there's screws in there. I don't know. I can't even remember what's on these. I used to have this thing and I'd plug it in to this thing and use it. Mainly just to back up my karaoke songs, really. I've got them backed up in various different places. And that's kind of how that works there. But when you chuck something away like that, you may think that you've cleared all the secret stuff like passwords and things like that off. But often people can come around, pick it out of the bin, and then look through it and get back everything that you've deleted. Seriously. Well, apparently it's the same with these. These would be very easy to break, I would imagine. You know, a good hammer on that a few times. That would destroy that. In the Daily Mail, this was in yesterday's Mail, cybersecurity researchers discovered 75,000 highly sensitive documents from USB devices auctioned off on eBay. People sell their stuff on eBay. The University of... What's that? Pjay purchased 100 second-hand devices and all but 32 of them contained deleted files that could be extracted using publicly available tools. Publicly available tools. I mean, it's worrying, isn't it? The files were collected using a USB write blocker, a forensic tool used to pull mass data from devices and a standard computer. Once the image files were collected, the team saw records including passwords, bank statements, health records and more, enough data for hackers to blackmail sellers. It's a bit frightening, isn't it? So be very careful. Don't just chuck things like this in the bin. Anything that you might have saved, even pictures. Even pictures of yourself. You don't want... I mean, to be honest, you know, if you got pictures up on Facebook, anyone can grab those anyway. You can grab anything. If it's on a screen, it can be grabbed. You know. Be careful what you're doing with these things because people can nick passwords and things like that, all right? Here's one for the boys. Footage of hot, this is in the Star this morning, footage of hot Playboy model Amanda Nicole Martin flashing her boobs at a man in a grocery store in Las Vegas, Nevada, has caused a stir on social media. Well, of course, it wouldn't happen in Waitrose. This is the sort of thing you'd get in Audi. Women going in there, flashing their boobs. Rude, dear, rude. Playboy model Amanda Nicole Martin appears to give a supermarket shopper the surprise of his life with her latest flesh-flashing antics. The 25-year-old who lives in Las Vegas... Is this somewhere where you might want to go, boys, and have a little holiday? Las Vegas, where she works as a showgirl. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair. That one. Do you like that? Do you like Barry Manilow? Oh, it's been so long since I sang for you, isn't it? It's like a little song today, perhaps. I don't know. The 25-year-old, she lives in Vegas, where she works as a showgirl. I wonder if her name Lola. No. Has amassed a huge social media following thanks to her looks, with many likening her to Hollywood actress Scarlett Johansson. Don't know who that is, I'm afraid. Nicknamed the Thick Black Widow, Amanda regularly flaunts her curvy figure in an array of cheeky outfits with her 4.8 million Instagram followers on her page. It's even more viewers than I've got on this show. Her latest post took things to a whole new level as she apparently decides to flash her breasts in an unsuspecting shopper while in the supermarket. Perhaps I should try that. Do you want to try that one, ladies? You do that? Woo! Go on, go into your local supermarket, girls. Go on, Rachel would do something like this, I'm sure. Just for a laugh. You're going down the aisle. Stand behind a bloke. Excuse me. And they say, yes. Woo! Is that a good idea? Try and stick to the subjects, please, boys and girls. I try and come in and out of that chat box to include what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. Where are we there? Martina. Did you say Martina there somewhere? Who's Martina? Oh, is there someone... Martina? I don't see a Martina there. Someone's wishing a Martina happy birthday. I don't know who that is. Martina. Go on, Rachel. Do it, girl. All right, Adrian. Perhaps I should do it to a fit lad in a grey tracksuit. Excuse me, mate. Yeah. Woo! He'd probably lay me out, wouldn't he? Oh, dear. When she's smiling, we must find out who Martina is. Just a moment, please. Martina. Oh, what's her name? My youngest daughter has just come into the room. Oh, of course. Is she there now? Or she disappeared? Let me know she's there now and we'll do that. Okay, she's your daughter. She's there now, is she? Oh, and I've just told you to do that in the supermarket. Oh, she'll be horrified. She will hate me now. She's not the only one, to be honest. She will hate me now. So we must sing her happy birthday to Martina, who's Rachel's daughter today. Happy birthday, Martina. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Martina. Happy birthday to you. 14 years old today. Happy birthday, Martina. And I think as a gift for your birthday, your mum has got you a little train ride to go round Springfield Shopping Centre. But it's delayed because you can't do it at the moment. Lockdown for coronavirus. Huh? Is that a good idea? Is that an excellent present for you? A ride on the little train that goes round Springfields. Gary Ross says, I can see someone flashing their magic wand in Tesco's later and getting rugby tackled by the security. I hope you're not suggesting I go in Tesco's. How rude. Tesco's, dear? God's sake, man. Just about managed to get myself into Aldi, or suddenly I wouldn't go in Tesco's. God's sake. There you go. All right, Martina, I wonder what you got for your birthday. What have you got? Are you allowed to tell her? Perhaps she's got nothing. Have you been a good girl, Martina? There might be no presents if you've been a bad girl. There was a few little ladies in my life. There's great niece Evie, 8. There's great niece Emily. She is 7. Then there's great niece Olivia, who is 5. There's a little bit of a guess there going on there, to be honest. Oh, Gary's doing the magic wand in Tesco's, is he? You naughty boy. Oh, dear. Oh, right. What else have we got here? Thanks very much for that, Rachel there. That's the Playboy model. What's this one? Cheeky bloke cheats lockdown rules. Now, how has he done that? How has he done that? Cheeky bloke has gone on lockdown rules. But have any idea why that is? Lockdown rules have been flouted. Yes, they have. Check this out. Look. Lockdown rules in the Czech Republic states that no one, not even you, is allowed to go out after 9 p.m. without good reason. For example, walking a dog. But the rules don't exactly specify what kind of dog, which led one man in South Bohemia to get a little creative with the regulations. A TV crew shadowing police patrols happened to be on the scene when a man inexplicably dressed as a ninja was... What's a ninja? Isn't that something to do with turtles? Ninja mutant turtles? No. He was stopped walking a toy stuffed dog. I'm walking a dog here. I'm not doing anything illegal, the unnamed man protested. Police nevertheless demanded his ID card and gave him a stern warning. I'm now going to give you a stern warning. This really unusual case was finally resolved by the police by agreement. Thank God for that. The young man listened to the patrol warning and then went home. He regretted his actions. Well, there's a picture of him here. This is apparently what a ninja looks like. I have no idea what a ninja is, but there we are. There we are. This is in the Czech Republic. Has anyone been there? What can he do there? Is there anything that... Look, he's got a stuffed dog. You're not allowed to out after 9 o'clock there. They shoot you. That's what they should do here. The young man listened to the patrol and then went home, regretting his actions. So there you go. No taking stuffed dogs for walks, please. Why have I got the US election up there? That's completely uninteresting. Oh, what's going on there, eh? On and on the news. Just gets on my boring nerves, that one does. It really does. Thank you, Fran. Thank you, Fran. They don't do thumbs up unless there's some sort of prize involved, like photos or something like that. Have you noticed that? We don't worry too much, my darling. Scrolling now. We got one more story today, as sent in by Gary Ross, and then we'll do today's raffle tickets. And in the Sun, Katie Price has given her fans a look inside her huge home. She's showing us all in her house, and she goes around there now. Well, according to the pictures on the little mobility scooter type thing. The video shows Katie, who is confined to a green mobility scooter after breaking both her feet, enjoying a pizza before heading out. Oh, whoopee-doo. Followers got to look upstairs at the plush pad as Carl and Pricey got dressed for their big night out in separate areas. Well, they didn't go out together. They got dressed in separate areas. Okay, got it now. Katie commandeering their room. The boyfriend got changed outside one of the bathrooms before taking his girlfriend to Fancy Dorking Restaurant 1877. This is very uninteresting, isn't it? Just... Oh, I don't think I'll bother reading any of that. Thanks for sending that in, Gary, but I don't see that that's very interesting at all. Hello to Ecotech, who writes in, talking about trains. He's sent in a picture, which is 200 metres from his house. I'll have to hold it over onto the next show, Ecotech. I can't put pictures straight on here. All right, my darlings. So thank you very much for sending that through, and I will put that on the next show. Let me see if I've got any more emails there. No emails there. Righty-ho. Right. Okay. All right, boys and girls. Let's see. Where are we going now? Raffle tickets. Who wants a raffle ticket for the last fridge magnet? Now, remember, we're running this one over a month. Okay, we are actually running this one over a month. There you go. All right. Okie doke. Pink raffle tickets. Who wants one? Blah, blah. Oh, Peter wants a super chat. All right, just a moment. Let me do a couple of raffle tickets for Peter. Free raffle tickets for your tip. Thank you, Peter. 579 and 580. As always, you won't need to know the numbers, my darling. They go in there like that, okay? Righty-ho. Let's do the raffle tickets. Who wants a raffle ticket for the fridge magnet? Remember, the draw for this will be on the 2nd of December, as there's only one left. Thank you very much. Just a moment. Where are we now? Adam should pipe down a bit. Oh, that's quite good there. Adam the plumber is in the house. 116. Here we go. Denise Andrews, 116. Diane Jeb, 117. Jason Hughes, 118. Tony King, 119. Rachel, 120. Rachel, 120. Ross Herndon, 121. Thank you, Ross. Gary Ross, 122. Sorry, 122. Michael Palman, 123. Mari, 124. Anyone else for a raffle ticket? Please speak now. Okay, it sounds like someone's cut. Oh, the sun's out. I might go on a long bike ride today. I've got this app. I think it's Waze, one of Waze or something like that, and it gives you a cycle. It tries to take you away from all the main roads as much as possible. You know, you end up going on pavements and things like that, legal pavements. You know, where you can share. A lot of the paths around here are shared cycles and people. Jeff, thank you, Jeff. 125 for Jeff, and for Maureen, 126. Peter Wright, 127. Anyone else? Anyone else want a raffle ticket? Please speak now. If you want a raffle ticket. Where's my nephew today? He's not around today, is he? No nephew today. We're now going to do today's birthdays. That's Peter Wright. We've done Maureen. You've done Maureen. We've got to do today's birthdays. I'll do yesterday's birthdays again. And the reason being is we got cut off. And as well as being cut off, the show got deleted as well, unfortunately, which means those people whose birthdays were yesterday, who worked with us live, which is most people, as normal, wouldn't have seen their birthdays. So I'll do those as well today. First of all, today's birthday. So happy birthday on this Saturday, the 7th of November 2022. Pjay Bryden. Morning, Pjay. Happy birthday to you. 40 today, dear. Gosh. Happy birthday, Joshua Littlehouse, who is the best looking person on Facebook. Joshua, 29 years old today. Happy birthday to you, sir. Does a little bit of internet, he does a little bit of community radio up in Manchester somewhere, I think it is. Morning, Josh. Steve Herbert today, 56 years old. Danny Jones, greetings, Danny. Happy birthday. Richard Bailey, 43 today. Alison Christian, very, very dear friend of mine. She lives on a little island near Australia called Norfolk Island. Michael Pullman would know that. Happy birthday to you, Alison. Had a wonderful time at her house. Wonderful. Happy birthday to you. So that's that one. Now I see I've done something a little bit wrong here, I think. Also, happy birthday to Joyce Kelly. This will be for yesterday. 88 years old yesterday for Joyce. Happy birthday, Joyce. Jade Sam's birthday yesterday. Michael Johnson. Morning, Michael. Happy birthday to you for yesterday. And young Scotty Ogilvie, who I worked with at Belush's in London Bridge for some time, a few years ago now it is. Time moves so quickly, is 40 years old yesterday. Happy birthday, boys and girls. Here comes a little birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Twice, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I just got their birthdays around sort of Christmas time. Is that a good time to have a birthday, Christmas? You only get one lot of presents, didn't you, I would imagine? One lot of presents. Is that all the raffle tickets? Have we done them all? There's Peter's, Mari's and Peter's. Yes, we've done all those raffle tickets there. I'm just thinking to myself, actually, you know, I was going to go for a long bike ride today, as in like hour and a half each way. But I haven't been on a bike for a while, and that might be, I don't know, really. I don't know if I should go on a long bike ride or not. So it's your bum that gives way. It just starts aching on that saddle after so long. I'd like to go down to Virginia Water. It's lovely down there. Really, really nice down there. Ponds and things. You can cycle along there. The only thing is, of course, you can't get anything to eat at the other end. Everything will be closed. Although, I've got my metal flask downstairs that my sister gave me, wasn't it? Yeah. When my sister bought me like a metal flask type thing. You know, and I could put my tea in that, couldn't I? And have a little cup of tea when I get there. Anyway, okay, boys and girls, thanks very much. We're going to do our daily bingo. Gimbo? What's a gimbo? Oh, that's something you attach to a camera to keep it straight, isn't it? We're going to do our daily bingo game now, boys and girls. Let's bring up the bingo ticket thing. There it is. Got your tickets ready? It says Saturday, the 7th of November 2020 at the top of the ticket. If you're leaving us now, thank you very much. I'll see you again very soon, okay? Thank you for joining us. Those of you staying for the bingo, eyes down. As always, gang, the prize for the bingo is an extra raffle ticket. You'll be getting ticket number 128, okay? Look, it's all blank and they're ready for you. Ticket number 128. Is which the bingo ticket is. The raffle ticket is. All right. Are you ready? Eyes down. Once I see someone's won, I will stop the game. You will then have an opportunity of 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim. If you leave it too long, you'll have missed it. Here we go. Eyes down. 4 and 3, 43. Blah, blah. Thank you, Rachel's wishing everyone good luck. Bye, Mari. Bye, Mari. All on its own, number 7. 1 and 5, 15. 7 and 1, 71. 5 and 6, 56. John just likes looking at me. All on its own. Was it all on its own? Number 5. Number 5. 7 and 2, 72. 6-0, blind 60. 1 and 6, sweet 16. Tra la 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 la. Happy birthday, sweet 16. Tra la 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 la. Happy birthday, sweet 16. 2-0, blind 20. All on its own, number 6. 7 and 9, 79. 3 and 2, 32. All on its own. Kelly's Eye, number 1. All the 6s, clickety click, 66. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 2, 12. 1 untalented Gemma Collins, number 8. 8 and 1, 81. 3-0, blind 30. 4-0, blind 40. 3 and 9, 39. 8-0, blind 80. All the 1s, legs 11. Boris's Den, number 10. 3 and 7, 37. Is it going to be you? 6 and 1, 61. Daniel in the lead at the moment. 2 and 3, 23. 3 and 5, 35. 6 and 8. It's number 68. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. 4 and 8, 48. 2 and 8, 28. All the 5s, 55. 1 and 9, no, 19, no, 19. All on its own, number 4. 6 and 7, 67. All the 7s, 77. All on its own, number 9. Oh, time for a peel. Oh no, I've done Sunday's peels instead of Saturday's. Just a moment. I've now got to put Saturday's peels into Sunday's box. Don't look at my bald spot. That's another thing I've got to do today. Haircut. Done. 6 and 3, 63. 6 and 4, 64. 8 and 3, 83. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 4, 74. All on its own, number 3. 5 and 7, 57. 2 and 4, 24. 5 and 3, 53. 5 and 4, 54. 2 and 1, 21. 1 and 7, 17. 8 and 2, 82. All the 3s, 33. 7-0, blind 70. 6 and 9, 69. 1 and 8, 18. 2 and 9, 29. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. 7 and 3, 73. 3 and 6, 36. 4 and 6, 46. 5 and 8, 58. 4 and 2, 42. 4 and 9, 49. 2 and 6, 26. Are you getting close? Closer. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Oh, no. Woo, woo. Where else are we now? 6, where are we? 6 and 5, 65. 8 and 4, 84. 2 untalented Gemma Collinses, 88. 7 and 5, 75. All on its own, 1 little duck, quack. Number 2. Denise, I'll wait for your quack. Waiting for quack. Thank you, Denise. 3 and 8, 38. 1 and 4, 14. 3 and 4, 34. Oh, could she win? 7 and 6, 76. 5 and 1, 51. 4 and 7, 47. 2 and 7, 27. 2 and 5, 25. She's constantly quacking, look. 5-0 blind 50. Oh, here we are. All the fours, 44. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. Where is it now? You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. We'll just wait for a shout of bingo. Ba ba ba. Come on, who's claiming? Jason Hughes screaming bingo. Okey-doke, well done, Mr. Hughes. And your winning numbers on the show, on this worldwide famous show today are 1, 8. Shall I cut my hair before I go biking? Or after? I don't know. 1, 18, 24, 27, 35, 43, last number 44, 55, 59, 64, 67, 72, 74, 80, and number 87 for Mr. Jason Hughes. So just a moment, please. Let me just delete that game now. Oh, was there another winner? Oh, I won as well. What? I think we should have half a ticket each, Jason. Half a ticket each. So you could have 1 and half of the 2, and I'll have half of the 2 and 8. Is that okay? There we go. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 8. There you go. All right. There you go. Well done, everyone. I think from tomorrow, we're going to switch over onto the bingo channel for the bingo. Okay, that's only for the Sunday night one. So make sure you've got that subscription switched on there, because I think we're going to start doing that from tomorrow, and it will only be people playing the bingo who will be in the sort of thing. Okay, my darlings. So if you want to join us for that, make sure you go to thebingochannel.co.uk and you've got your little subscription switched on there, and then that little bell that says notifications. Okay. All right. Thanks very much, boys and girls. I'll see you for tomorrow's bingo, and maybe at some other strange, mysterious point. Goodbye, and thank you so much for watching and listening. Have a lovely Saturday. Cheerio.